Good evening, South Africa, and welcome back. This is hashtag trending right here on Pumakapa TV channel 260. Thank you so much for joining us. Andile, Langa. Listen, today we have a full packed show for you. Joining me in studio is seasoned actor Ayanda Makayi. He produces, he directs, and he does everything in between. So you don't want to miss that. He's going to be joining me right here to have a conversation. But make sure that you do join us on social media at Mpumakapa TV, all across social media, using our official hashtag trending, so that we know where you are watching from. Listen, I am so excited. So I want us to go straight into it. Go tell your friends, tell their friends that hashtag trending is right here. Let's go. Thank you so much for joining us. Like I promised you that in studio we have seasoned actor Ayanda Makayi joining us to have a conversation. And I just wanted to get straight right into it. Let me welcome Ayanda Makayi.
Yes.
All right, now thank you so much for pulling through.
Thank you for having me.
Love it, love it. Listen, you've been in the game for over a decade, 12 years counting, right? But I want us to backtrack a little and take it from the beginning.
Yeah. Look, ndingathi qala kumama ndincancebeleni man
Ne?
ndithele kumarhadebe mthi mkhulu bashota lenkomo lempondo zakhe bacela thela bacela emlanjeni. Look, I'm one of those kids that grew up manje nditsala isiketi sikamama siyapi ngomama yabo.
Yeah.
My mom is a very ambitious woman. She's a motivational speaker. She's a master of ceremonies. She's esikolweni zonke into zenziwa nguye, choir sesikolweni iphethwe nguye, into yasecaweni iphethwe nguye. So wherever she went, I was always with her. I'm the only child. So it was always me and her against the world. So wherever she went, I was there.
You were there.
And there's just a way she conducted the crowd where I was just like, I want to do that one day.
And you are doing it today, you know, with film, with TV, with all the roles that you do, right? I'm not even going to go through all of the other channels, but I want to ask, where did the film love or screen love find you?
I mean, like I said, my mom, I was from a young age with her wherever I went. So I started doing a lot of community stuff. I started doing a lot of because esikolweni I stayed for indonto drama ndonto. From the age of 6, 5. Beauty pageants, your mama ayithanda ufaka beauty pageants. I mean, Mr. Personality. So that's where it started. But eventually, in high school, they used to shout at me for not projecting. So they used to shout at me, project. So that's when I realized, man, actually this theater stage thing is not for me. So I went to Joburg and I looked for after Joburg. I knew that camera, TV, so I knew that there was a space for me.
And you have done so many roles, you know, over the years. But I'm very interested in the roles that, you know, have allowed you to find first yourself, right? And also make you challenge
You're about to ask
yourself.
me who's my favorite child.
Well, that too.
That's what you're asking me.
That too. Let's go there.
Flip. Yeah.
Deep.
A lot, man. I mean, I could list all of them and why they're so important. Uboy Sigwikazi was so important because it took me home. Bensenza idrama yesiXhosa intsusa yam around Xhosa people, and I understood my background and I got to be accepted within the Xhosa actors community. MTV Sugar gave me the establishment of my purpose, because I feel like we're all here to serve a purpose, and MTV Sugar gave me a purpose, and my purpose right now is to serve the boy child and really follow that message. Yeah. And then Stokie.
Uh, yes.
Stokie is the boy he thinks he is.
Oh, he is who he think he is.
Yeah.
But speaking of Ustoki, ne, there is so much that is happening around that character, you know, right now. First, we saw a wedding. We thought that was gonna, like, where is that character going for you?
Oh, there's a lot going there. Currently, he's in prison. But there's an interesting love story that's coming, that's bubbling, which I think the country has been waiting for. So that's the only hint I'll give you. But that love story is coming.
Yabona ke, Lendo, I can't say. Okay. When you say ubruk, you are speaking my language because that's my mother.
Ah.
That's Queen Mother. Lessons zake. You know, lessons zake. Listen, let's take a net break and we'll see you right after this. Welcome back. If you've just joined us, thank you so much. Remember, you can be part of the show on our social media at Bumakapa TV, all across social media, using our official hashtag trending. Right now, though, it is time for us to go straight into our relaxation, darling, with our drink of the day. So I'm going to let you name our drink for today. What do you think we should call it?
Yes, Tandek, Ebona's bubbles is new guy.
Very important.
These important. Good way they look like angels dancing on your tongue.
Oh.
Understand? And they coming for the moment. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna call it the golden moment. You understand?
Listen, I think that is the most perfect test, if there's a word like that. Golden
moments.
Well, cheers.
Cheers to the golden moment.
Cheers. Oh, I think it deserves it.
You understand?
No.
I can taste them dancing on my tongue.
You know, tantalizing. It's going. The truth is, this is TV. Okay, before we get into everything else, I want us to just play a little game, right?
Cool.
Of Never Have I Ever.
Okay.
I must warn you though, because you know, they can get very tricky.
Do I drink when I have?
Yes. If you have, you drink. If you have never, then okay, you're safe.
Do you have enough golden moments? Do you have more at the back?
We do.
There's a lot of that.
As a matter of fact, I am planning to drink as much as I can so that we can get like 4, 5, 6 refills. Okay, let's go straight right into it. The first one is, never have I ever Googled myself.
Oh, who hasn't?
Baby. Okay, what was the moment for you when you Googled yourself? The first time.
I think when I became a UN ambassador. You know, I think being able to be listed amongst, you know, when I was on the Global Citizen stage.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I definitely Googled myself there because you were listed amongst the guests that are going to be on stage. Naomi Campbell, Ayanda Makayi, Bonang Mateba, Trevor Noah, Beyonce,
thank you,
Jay-Z,
thank you.
You know, so I had to Google myself.
Do you remember whose name you were in between in that list? Because I would have taken a screenshot.
I should have. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But I do remember that I was called onto stage by Trevor Noah. I was introduced by Trevor Noah. And I introduced Nomza Mombata. And then she introduced Naomi Campbell.
Love her.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it makes sense. I feel like it makes sense. Never have I ever pretended to be on the phone to avoid someone.
Oh.
Listen, those fake phone calls.
It'd be like that sometimes. There are times where I walk, either I'm getting out of a car and I can see, but it's a bayi. So pictures,
yeah.
Or I'm in a mall and people can also pictures and whatnot. And that time I'm in a rush.
Yeah.
It's usually when I'm in a rush. Either I just need to get a copy from Postnet and rush out to wherever I need to go, or I need to just draw money quickly.
So that you can go and do
Yeah,
other
you know.
things.
So when I'm in a rush, or if I'm having a bad day or an inconvenience, I remember this one time.
Yeah.
I lost my ID, and my wallet, and the next day I was traveling to Canada. So I needed to go to police station to get affidavit for it, and then to renew the card I needed an ID. So I first had to go to Home Affairs to get a temp so that I can. It was means in
I
Jemo.
can imagine.
That day seemed like that was the day everyone wanted pictures, you know, and people don't understand. But guys, I'm frustrated. I need to. So that day was one of those days where I was constantly on the phone.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Sometimes we'll come back. Anasana asanda, not namhlanje. Like, you know, there's those people that uyazi xa udibene nabo bazawuthetha into ende
Yeah.
nentloko
Not
namhlanje
namhlanje.
afuni
Not
listening.
namhlanje.
Ikhale ifoni ndasekhaya ngoku ingakhange ikhale. Well, one of the things that I like to do is to get a little spicy. So this one is never have I ever hooked up with someone who recognized me from TV.
What? Whoa.
Wait, you still thinking?
Yo,
You still
kuningi and mina ngiyi-one.
I need you to be sure before you make that decision.
Look, it's been 12 years in the industry now. So I had younger years.
Okay. Oh, okay. I don't think you even have to explain it. Once you put it like that.
I had younger years.
Yeah.
I gigged a lot earlier in my years. Indenzeka man, uye ko Kuruman, uye ko Zirasti. You know?
I get it. I feel like we all get it. I mean, we should all get it. You understand? No, this is what I love about this game. You know, it just relaxes you.
Yeah.
You know, and then also we get to hear stuff that we don't normally get. You know? Right. Moving on, like with our conversation, right? What about, you know, the work that you have done in completion, ne, that makes you sit back, relax, and be like, I'm proud of myself for these moments?
Jeez. Look, I've done some work where I feel was bigger than me, deeper than me in terms of impact. I produced and I hosted a docu-series called MTV Sugar, What Makes a Man?
Yeah.
Where I go around the country, which one is after, by the way? I go around the country interviewing different people to discover what makes a man in this day and age, you know, under the umbrella of GBV.
Yeah.
And I think just the impact that show had locally and internationally was very heartwarming, made me understand my purpose. MTV Sugar in general, I mean, I played a character called Soul, which was a rapist, a perpetrator, an abuser. And I think from playing that character, I got to understand that the whole thing of GBV is bigger than us. You know, yes, there's the victim, but there's also the perpetrator. And if we want to rehabilitate the perpetrator and we want to solve the issue of GBV, we need to sit down and understand the perpetrator. We can't just condemn them, because what we're doing when we condemn them is put them in prison and then they come out and they do the same thing. So we need to sit down with them and unpack their mind and understand where it comes from so that we can rehabilitate them. So it's those kind of things that really make my work worthwhile.
Oh, listen, it is a full circle, and I think that is why we love the fact that you do it. You get what I'm saying? Listen, there's so much that we're going to talk about. Right now, let's take a net break. We'll see you right after this. We are back. This is hashtag trending. Please make sure that you do tweet us at Bombakapa TV using our official hashtag trending. Listen, you do so many things, right? And I think that's one of the things that makes me fall in love with you both off, and on screen, right? And I saw on your social media this other day you were gigging, and I want us to talk about the music side of things,
Oh, yes.
right? Because also, I love that as creatives, right? Or and you do acting, you do presenting, you do music, like you do a lot of things. Where did the music come from in there?
Actually, it was music before acting. Um, Back in school, in high school, I used to play the trumpet, I used to play the drums, I used to be in a choir, I used to play the marimba, I used to play the steel pans. What else did I do music-wise? Yeah,
Which one are you going to teach me, by the way, before we continue?
I can teach you the trumpet.
Okay.
And then, so what happened was, I got into varsity.
Yeah.
When I got into varsity at AFTA in Johannesburg, because I was acting professionally while studying, which was not allowed, I had to kind of make up my attendance. So I double majored. So I did media music composing, which was composing for film. And it brought back the love of music, And then I got into the industry because I was working with acting wise, but I still missed music, and I decided to be a vocalist. I could sing at the time.
At the time.
But
So, Okula.
Kula.
I get it.
There is short to some Savilasat.
I get it.
Voice of So I've actually got a Grom song out there somewhere with Mr. Luna, MSK from 8.5. And
we're gonna find it. We're gonna find it.
So I did Grom. And then I did Grom for like 1 or 2 years or something. And I realized that with music, you have to be in studio every day, to get a hit. You need to do 100 songs to get a hit.
Yeah.
And I just didn't have the time for that. And I felt like I would be disrespecting music if I would be going, or disrespecting other artists, if I would just go and just go do one song in studio and come back out and think it's a hit, So I decided, let me rather just DJ and put the music together. Let them do the music, and then I'll put it together and play that. So I learned how to DJ. Then I moved here to Joburg, to Gqeberha, and I met Privacy, who's an amazing producer and DJ.
Yeah.
And we met and we formed a duo.
And I'm actually
which
glad.
Is called Panda DJs.
I'm actually glad that you guys decided to do that, right? But also, interesting enough, when it comes to duos, and I know this because, co-hosting, presenting shows and things like that, there's always that, dynamic of this one brings this one brings that, that merges together to make the duo, great. Which one are you?
I'm the personality. I bring, even when we were producing our own music, he's the technical, he'll create the music. Sorry, my voice.
Golden moments.
It needs golden moments.
No, they understand.
And yandifonela uyangicela ubana ulibele ngam.
Kudala uthetha khake undiwoye.
So he's the more technical kind of guy. He's an amazing producer. So when we're in studio, I'm the one that's like, no. La nansike bikhalaphala symbol masithi bisimva.
Yeah.
And he'll do it technically. He will find the modulator that needs to, modulate sound and bring it up and bring it down and whatever. I'll identify which kind of voice needs to come into here. But even when we're performing, I'll be the crowd pleaser, and he'll be with the effects and the everything that needs to be, all I do my side is mix my side in. You do the whole squeaky effect stuff. And when it's my turn again, I'll just make sure it mixes nicely. And you continue
again.
So so it gels very nicely. I think he's also an introvert. So I think there's a lot he learns from me in terms of bringing his personality out.
So
we gel really well.
I love that. No, I love that. And also, I love it enough because having watched you guys since you became a duo and doing music and all the gigs that you guys go to and play and perform at, I know, and I'm putting this into the universe, which also means that when you guys go on stage, accept all these awards that are upcoming, I better be there in the background, cheering and shouting, right? But as you guys grow and become greater in the music, right? Where do you guys see it going?
Geez, I mean, the music we're making is Afrotech, three-step, Afrotech, uh, deep tech. So that kind of music is endless, it's timeless. So we see the music going to Ibiza, we see the music going to Tomorrowland, we see it being used in movies, animations. Um, Also, we just see you listening to the music, taking a long drive to Cape Town. I think a lot of people tend to want their music to transcend to places that are so far in terms of dreams. And what we want is to make sure that your day to day
Yeah.
is worthwhile. When you taking a long trip to Cape Town or driving to Joburg, we want you to go, oh, let me listen to the Panda's EP.
Yeah.
We want to be part of your life, and that's our music is meant to transcend you spiritually, not even physically or
Yeah.
goals or awards or whatever.
Yeah.
Look, everyone loves a Grammy. We'd love a Grammy.
Who
Who
wouldn't want
wouldn't
one?
want a Grammy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why you get people like Ozakes, Mantwini,
Yeah.
Oshimza doing their own one-man concert
Yeah.
because at some point you get to a point where you've taken out the music, but you want to sell the experience.
Yeah. More
You
than
want,
anything.
yeah,
Yeah.
okunye, you want people to stand there and have their hand up high with their eyes closed,
Feeling it.
and
Yeah.
forgetting their problems. That's all we want to do.
And it's definitely going to happen. Listen, it's definitely going to happen. Going into the future, what can we expect from Ayanda Makayi?
Ooh, god damn, what can't you expect?
I love that.
You can expect, look, I've gone into the directing space as well. I've got a short film coming out that I directed. I'm producing as well. So you can expect feature films and Netflix series directed by me, produced by me. You can expect amazing music that Panda DJs have produced with amazing artists that we featured. You can expect also just social impact wise, you can expect me on global stages talking about social. I'm very big on the boy child, making sure that the boy child is not forgotten. I think a lot of the times we focus on the girl child and we forget the boy child. So you can expect a lot of campaigns and a lot of traveling around the country, just talking to young boys, and reminding you guys that when they say men don't cry, that statement was xa kuswa indoda ayikhali yashunqulwa laa nto yakhawuleza yacinywa kuthiwa indoda ayikhali ikhalela ezentliziyo kuphela. And that's what we forget as men. So I'm going to be out there preaching that message.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You can expect me presenting. There's a couple of things in the pipelines I'll be presenting.
Okay.
Geez.
So much.
Yeah, man. I believe as artists,
Yeah.
art is spiritual. Art is it's something you have. You can't put. It's not like soccer. If you play soccer, you can't play rugby. You can't play cricket.
Yeah.
It's a one sport, and you need to focus on it
that.
and make sure you fulfill everything that comes with it.
Yeah.
But with art, it's different. Art is a message.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of platforms to send your message.
Sure.
And whatever way you can put your fingers on and you can send out that message, then go ahead and do it. People saying that, why is an actor now becoming a DJ? Why is a DJ now becoming a... So what? They're artists and they want to send out a message. Let them be. Umfundisi makamfundise. Awunothi umfundisi xa ekwazi ucula ngokuthi hayi mfundisi usucula kutheni bekumele ushumayele cha. No, you're supposed to send out a message. Let them be.
Because that is what is important.
Yeah.
Listen, Ayanda, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you so much
today.
for having me. I wish we had 3, 4, 5, 10 hours.
Listen, I wish we had days to talk. Thank you so much.
Days and more golden moments.
Oh, they're definitely coming. Listen, make sure that you do join us on social media in the conversation using our official hashtag. Thank you so much for joining us. Good night. God bless. Until next time.